First full day in Maine, and it's sort of odd because we're up at elevation, but a lot of the trail is muddy, and there's a boardwalk section, and then there's sort of a nasty little climb over rocks and roots and everything, and then, well, like this, and then you go through a little muddy section again. But I think I'm going over there, over the, like I said in the last video, Mahoosuc Notch and Mahoosuc Arm. So should be a fun and definitely challenging day. And I'm going to put the camera away before I go down that, so I have both hands free and don't slide my way down. Well, some more climbing, but thankfully we have rebar to climb up on now. It's almost like a ladder. I guess this is it. The jungle gym section. Hopefully get some decent footage while I'm in through here, but and hopefully I don't fall, as I almost just did. I guess I'd better put the camera away before I really hurt myself. That's for all you folks back home. I think I've said by now that the trail is marked with a white blaze. So there's one right there. And I guess it's just sort of pick your own poison with this. It's with this mile on the AT. I guess it's you just pick your way through, and hopefully you keep finding a white blaze, and eventually you'll get there. Again, with some arrows pointing us the correct direction. This section doesn't look too terribly bad, so I'm going to try and film while I do it. That might be dangerous, but hopefully it'll be some killer footage. Too bad we can't go up that way, but I think it's down this way. It's nice and cool in here, like a cave. Let's see. There's a white blaze over here. I'm not seeing one. I think probably that direction. And that looks a little more tricky, so I'm going to put the camera away for now. Through a cave we go. I just sort of stepped between two rocks and pinched my foot. So, oh my goodness, look at this. I think I could fit through there with my pack on, but I'm not sure I can do it while holding the camera, so sorry, but you're not going to be able to see me going through. I think we're done with the Mahoosuc Notch. Now it's on to the Mahoosuc Arm, which is also notoriously brutally hard. It's like a 1.5 mile climb that's crazy steep, and it's mostly just slick rock. Oh, never mind, we're not done. Got a little bit to go yet. Officially now done with Mahoosuc Notch, and making my way up Mahoosuc Arm, which is so far about standard for what we've had in the Whites and so far in southern Maine. Now granted, I haven't been in Maine for very long, but it's given us a very warm welcome for sure. So it's definitely challenging, but where I'm staying tonight is at the top of this thing, or just past the top, and it'll only be a 9-mile day. So just gonna take the afternoon, the rest of it, and relax and rest up for tomorrow and the next day and see how it goes. This is a good spot to sort of call the day early. Really nice, brand new shelter. And there's a really neat lake right down this way. There were some people fishing in it earlier. They said they caught a couple of brook trout, but I got in actually up to my waist, and it's pretty chilly, and the air temperature is pretty chilly too, but it felt nice. It was really tranquil. Oh, somebody out on a little dinghy. Must be fishing or something. So yeah, it's just super nice. Really beautiful lake. Maybe if I get up early enough in the morning and come down here, there might be a moose. I know I've heard people saying that they see them early in the mornings on lakes like that, so that would be awesome. But we'll see. Sunday morning, 8 o'clock, and the shelter and campsite I stayed at last night was super crowded. I guess just it being Labor Day weekend, and there were some college groups out on like their freshman orientation or whatever. So yeah, it was super crowded, but still a nice night. Slept pretty well, except for some people snoring in the shelter, but that's normal. And it's foggy this morning and cloudy, but shouldn't be a horrible day. I might do, there's a couple different options. Either 14 miles and go into town, or a little bit longer and then do a Nero tomorrow to go into town, because there are 2 road crossings that you can catch to go into town. So we'll see. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet, but make up my mind once I get there. Sorry for the jarring start, but this is what I'm climbing up now. Just came from down there and over there on that peak. It's pretty tough, but it's actually sort of fun stuff climbing. It's not big jagged rocks to crawl over, just one big sort of relatively smooth thing that you can just keep powering your way up. But at the top of this thing, what a view. Wow. Dang. That is gorgeous. We started with all clouds this morning, and they sort of rolled off, and now just get some amazing views. So yeah, 3 other guys that I'm with, or have been with yesterday and maybe a little bit the day before, and I are going to go to a hostel tonight and see what the plan is from there. But we got a call from the top of this thing because there's no service at the pickup spot. Oh, there's one of them. You could just make him out, or I can. I don't know if you can with this film, but it's sort of neat being able to see him way off there. So yeah, hostel tonight, and we'll see what the rest of the week brings. It's Monday the 9th at 10:30. I was walking along and noticed a moose print. Pretty sure that's what that is. Hopefully you can see it well enough in the, there it is right there in the camera. But it appears to be a trail that sort of goes that way and carries on through the woods that way. Unfortunately, I have not seen any moose yet, but really hoping to. That would be awesome. I know I've said it before, but that would be so cool to see one, since I've not seen one in the wild. So yeah, keeping an eye out for them. So even though I just stayed in town last night, or at a hostel, I'm gonna go in again tonight because a buddy of mine, Hot Sauce, stayed with a trail angel named Gary, and Gary contacted me and said if I'd ever like a night off the trail or whatever, he'd pick me up and feed me and put me up for the night. So I only did 10 miles today, and really that's more than I needed to do. I only have to average like 7.5 to get to stay on schedule for what I need. But I'm at the pickup spot like an hour before he's going to pick me up, and there's this really nice stream right here with a nice swimming hole right there. So that's what I'm going to be doing, taking a nice dip. Pretty nice trout stream I bet you there'd be plenty of good spots in here for it. But for now, it's a pretty chilly plunge actually.